Welcome back, everybody, to another episode here of Just Dolan. Today we're going to be playing some more Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 2, Watanagashi Hen. Last time, we met Shion Sonozaki. Keiichi is convinced that it was actually Mion Sonozaki. There's clearly no difference. I mean, look at them. They look entirely different. They're different people. Come on, Keiichi, get with it. This time, here today, we're going to read some fucking tips. I don't know if I've read any of these. Have I read any of them? Surely, well, I'll click new, yeah. Okay, so I did read this other one then. I did read the Mion's uncle one? Hold on. I'm not sure that I did. Yeah, I do remember this, actually. Yeah. We did read this. I just wanted to make sure, you know? I didn't want to, like, accidentally skip something. Because last time, if you remember, in Chapter 1, Onikakushi, I totally skipped tips by mistake, and I didn't mean to. So, we're just going to try and not do that this chapter. Alright, let's see. Huh? Mion-san's family. Yeah, more broadly, I was just wondering if she had any brothers or anything. I was actually wondering whether her younger twin sister named Shion really existed, and my curiosity got the better of me, so I quietly asked Satoko about it. I wonder. She might not. She wasn't being very clear about it. Had Satoko never gone over to Mion's house to play? From your reaction, I guess you've never met any. Yes, I've never seen any of her relatives except for her grandmother. As far as I could tell, there were already dark clouds over the Shion is real theory. Rika would know more than I. You would do well to ask her. Satoko waved to Rika-chan, who was basking in the sunlight. Rika, do you know anything about Mion-san's family? Rika-chan was surprised at the sudden question. Mi has a big family, so I don't really know everything about them. That many, huh? For example, is there someone named Shion Sonozaki? Well, I might have heard wrong, so she might not actually exist, but... You mean Shion exists? Huh? That was unexpected. So she was real. Their names are quite similar, you know. I could get tongue-tied trying to tell the difference. I've heard she's Mi's younger twin sister, but I haven't met her too many times. Rika-chan knew a bit about her as well, but hadn't seen her much. I think I met her once at a funeral a few years ago. She's not in this class, so maybe she goes to the school in Okinomiya. She may live there, too. Mion-san herself lives apart from her family with her grandmother, after all. She didn't live with her parents? That was a bit odd. Is there something between them? Don't worry, I can read your mind. It's a very complicated family. She seems to have too many relatives. There are doubtless many different circumstances. For now, I learned that she had a younger twin sister named Shion, but her family structure, including her own position, still seemed very mysterious. Oh, what are the three of you talking about? Let this old man in on it. Oh, Mion-san, you've come at a good time. Might it be true that you have a younger twin sister? Mion... Crap. A younger sister? Well, yeah, I do. Mion grew uncharacteristically red in the face, at a loss. Doubtless for some unknown, arbitrary, petty reason, just so that she could blush just to throw Keiichi some more suspicion that she's lying about it, right? Because if she's blushing, that means she's embarrassed about the act she was putting on in Keiichi's mind. I'm sure that's what he's thinking. Ah, that's annoying. I think she's looking at me. Although it could be that Shion told her over the phone, and now she's embarrassed about Keiichi and the way he acted. It's hard to tell, but either way, it's going to throw suspicion towards Keiichi. He's going to be like, ah, nah, she doesn't really exist. This is just a game. Oh my, I had no idea. What kind of person might she be? I would very much like to meet her sometime. You shouldn't bother. She's not cute at all. She's really conceited. Besides, other than talking to her on the phone once in a while, I haven't seen her for a long time either. Why did it look like she's in such a panic? It's like she was declaring that the Shion from yesterday was actually a fake. Anyway, this was pretty funny, so I let it go for a while longer. Another Mion under the name of Shion. Will I be able to see her if I go to that restaurant again? I had a mysterious feeling, as if I'd made a new friend despite knowing that she and Mion were the same person. Yep! Yep! Ah! Damn it! I hate it when there's contrived reasons for characters to blindly, like, be in the dark about things or act stupid. That's one of my biggest pet peeves about writing. Do it just because you can. Fucking hate that. Reprinted from the Victorious War Photographer's Guide, April issue. Complete conquest analysis, family restaurant. Okay. Now at last, we come to the blazing hot third day, to Angelemort. I don't know, I actually don't remember how to say it. A super famous restaurant, and the envy of all enthusiasts despite being located in the remote Shishibone city of XX Prefecture. Like, I'm not stupid enough to not know that it says Angel, but I don't know, Japan. Sue me. Why exactly did the most famous stores avoid the centers of human habitation? It can only be because it is a trial given to us by the god of war photography. Okay. It's famous locally for having the best desserts in town, but that matters not to us. If you want expensive desserts, then you could just go to a beep place or something. We aim not for sweet treats, but for sweet uniforms. The fragrant aroma of sweat wafts from these obligatory waitress uniforms, creating no less than a public torture device. Who are you? Who are you? How can their bashful flirtation be on par with all the other restaurants with cute uniforms all across the country? War photography. Away! Oh god, this music. I can tell by the music change that it's about to get really fucking silly. The smoking areas are the real superpositions. Aim for your chance at them with the tenacity of an octopus. I'm not sure if I had to actually physically stop myself for a moment. I'm not sure if that was like a legitimate comparison, like tenacity of an octopus, or if that was supposed to be like some weird like hentai innuendo. I'm not sure. So I'm just not gonna talk about it. Yesterday I failed to get seating. Today we'll aim for the ultimate golden seat, the corner box in the smoking area. Otaku are overwhelmingly non-smokers, so I'll procure a spot in the smoking area and set up camp there. As expected of Ryu, the hunter. He's saying his victory was decided the moment he chose his seat. In actuality, Ryu used the same tactic during the grand opening of Ikebara's XXXXXX and succeeded in getting the best seats in the house. We can't come up with names, so we just use redacted font. Back then, he also went early in the afternoon, just after the lunch rush, and not only did he find his target seat empty, he also obtained it with ease. By utilizing tricks such as ordering a little at a time, he effectively increased the number of opportunities for engagement, carefully scoping out his chance for a picture. But, as if cursed by that, from the day before, the god of war photography did not smile upon him. The god of war photography did not smile upon him. God, that's a really silly title. After suffering successive firm defeats until 3 p.m., he finds no chances coming his way, and after 4 p.m., a man began to take his orders. It looks as though he has been seen through. It is the rule of a hunter to withdraw with grace once marked. My aim was perfect, but the fork technique I used at 2:30 seemed to have backfired. Maybe they were wary, since I sat in a booth and left my bag on the floor. My camera was already hidden in my travel bag, and my fossilized in there. Oh god. Your camera was in your bag on the floor. What were you trying to take a picture of, their upskirt? If there were 2-digit EGs involved for sticking here half the day, I'd have a high encounter rate. I am mortified. What? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Oh well. Even so, he's still got a few pieces of gold. As to be expected from the hunter. He attained this nice angle despite lamenting his failure. He's an artisan. More surprising, though, is that the uniform conquest across Japan has yielded not a single arrested person. What an amazing start for the hunter who brags about having been to approximately half the total prefectural police stations in the country. That thing the day before. The day before, our hunter took on the Shrine Maiden cuisine, XX in Nagoya. His hunter spirit showed through too zealously. There we go. I was going to make a grammar comment, but that was actually my fault. And as soon as he entered the store, he was seen through, placed in a booth, and waited on by the head priest. Despite waiting half a day, the much-anticipated Shrine Maidens appeared only at the time of his first order. A seriously huge blunder for a hunter. Now then, here we have the giveaway of the hunter's original photographs that always receive such high praise. We'll present one passionate reader with 3 all-you-can-eat low-angle pictures of the Angel Mort uniforms chosen by the hunter himself. In such blazing hot pictures, you, too, can be a war photographer today. Yeah, 70s Japan. Woo. 70s Japan, you're so cool. Oh my god. I just want to move on from that now. I feel like awkward having read all of that out loud. You know what I mean? Oh god. Listen up, everybody. If you don't take cooking seriously, somebody's going to get hurt. I didn't expect that to be the first sentence out of your fucking mouth. This is part of your education as well, so don't fool around and do it seriously. A lazy, yeah, wafted through the class in response. After the school day today was going to be home economics class. The plan was for everybody to make curry rice and give it to the forest rangers who let the building be rented out as a school. If everybody were making curry in the same pot, it would have been more of a party-like atmosphere, but this was school after all. Excluding the youngest students, each one of us would be making our own curry with the results being judged. Alright everybody, it may be that nowadays curry is an easy meal anybody can make, but it has its roots in traditional Indian cuisine. Even though we've altered it a bit in the Japanese style, it is still instilled with the knowledge and culture of ancient India. Yeah? Absolutely do not neglect that fact. If you're not thinking about India while you're cooking, I swear to God I will give you an F right now. I'll have words with anybody who doesn't take this seriously, so be prepared for that. Think of the Indians. That seemed like a needlessly passionate sermon on curry. Well, whatever. It's rumored that Chie-sensei has devoted her life to curry. She'll probably be a pretty strict judge. Who the fuck devotes their lives to curry? I mean, curry's okay. If I'm gonna alright, hold on. Real talk. If I'm gonna devote my life to a fucking food, it's not gonna be curry. It's not gonna be anything close to curry. Alright, hold on. Let me see. Let's make a tier list, okay? So we've got things such as pizza, which is that thing that literally everybody loves and you cannot get fucked up. If you don't love pizza, you're not a human. So that's pretty high. You've got things like I don't know. Let's see. That's the most generalized thing that you could put on this tier list. Let's do a personal one now. Let's see. Pulled pork. Yes! If I were to devote my life to a food, it would be pulled pork. Come on. Actually, fuck pizza. Fuck the tier list. Pulled pork. Barbecue pulled pork. Pulled pork with, like, a hot sauce. Pulled pork with, like, some nice, fine, like, sweet chili sauce, even, maybe. You could try some pulled pork. Put some cheese on there, you know, with a nice, fluffy bun. Come on. I hope I'm making you guys hungry, because that just made me so fucking hungry. As long as you're not failing, your grade in home ec doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter at all. I wouldn't say that if I were you. The teacher's a tyrant when it comes to curry. What the heck does that even mean? A curry tyrant? Never heard of that before. You see, our normally mild-mannered teacher really fucking likes curry. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's said that every year, she goes on a journey to India to research mythical curry. It's said that every year, she goes on a journey to India to research mythical curry. Ha! There we go. I think I did that line some more justice, given how fucking stupid it was. I swear I'm having fun. I just realized how salty I sound, but it's like in good fun, I promise. This is just a rumor, but it seems that she eats curry rice 3 meals a day, and if she occasionally has something else, it always has to be curry flavored. Okay, that's a bit much. I liked the teacher before. I'm starting not to like her anymore. That's how dumb that is. That's not unyielding. That's unnatural. Is she part of an evil cult or something? That's what I think, Keiichi, actually. I think she's part of a cult. Besides, doesn't curry top the list when it comes to junk food? Exactly! Look. Pulled pork. Okay? We need to start, like... Oh god, I love pulled pork. What was I saying? Shit! We have to start, like, a cult. A rival cult. The pulled pork cult, where we fight against Chie. And all of the curry worshippers. Besides, curry doesn't top the list when it comes... Doesn't curry just top the list when it comes to junk food? Curry 3 times a day is just weird, nutritionally speaking, and... Uh-oh. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Embedded into the table right by my fingertips, a chef's knife, a ladle, and a spatula hummed gently as they still quivered. The teacher, while still mixing her own pot, was looking this way, smiling. Kei-chan! Shh! If you say any more, you'll be sleeping with the fishes! Saying even a little bit more would make my situation a lot more dire. Yeah. Just be serious and make your curry properly and everything's good, right? I don't think it's going to be that easy today. Look, Mi-chan is... It's written all over her face. If the playing field is even and we're being judged, there's no way this won't turn into a competition. It looks like we're all on the same page. It's a cooking contest! I knew it. There's no way Mion would leave such an enticing event alone. How shall we determine the victor? By how the teacher judges it? As if saying, but wait, there's more. The teacher reappeared with the principal in tow. Oh god. I apologize for being shitty at getting the teacher's voice right today, by the way, guys. I'm gonna try my best. The purpose of today's event is to show appreciation for the people at the forestry service, so they'll be judging the results with me. Oh god, I don't remember his voice. Yup. That's a terrible voice. Yup. Your teacher and I, as well as 5 people from the forestry service, will be judging your cooking. Good luck to everyone. Ha 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 ha. Even the principal? Looking around, it seemed like the interests of everybody in the class had been piqued. So that's what's happening. This isn't gonna be some casual curry cook-off. Rena's good at making curry. I'm not going to lose today. Rena's good at cooking everything. My grade is cooking in a group, so I'm together with Rika. That's unfair. I'm pretty sure that Rika's also good at cooking. My curry is so tasty it'll send shivers down your spine. What about Mion? She doesn't seem like she's too good at cooking. Her type has always been bad at that kind of thing. But Mion continued to look unconcerned. Shit. Hehehe. I'll tell you what Kei-chan is thinking right now. Mion is definitely bad at cooking. Am I right? I don't like the way she said that. It couldn't be. Mion couldn't possibly. At that moment, the teacher's whistle sounded. Alright, everybody, are you ready? Be very careful with the knives. Start! The call to arms had sounded. I'm imagining it like like My Hero Academia, where Midoriya is constantly like, imagine the egg in the microwave. Imagine the egg in the microwave. Except it's just Keiichi, like, grabbing the knife quickly and thinking to himself, don't stop. Think about India. Don't stop. Think about India. Think about India. We had to use an outdoor kit to cook the rice, but it wasn't that difficult for a camping veteran like me. Put the rice into a canister, push your palm to the bottom, and fill with water just to above the wrist. Are you alright with only that much water? If you don't put in more, it could be bad. You filthy liar. If I put any more, I'll just be left with some half-cooked porridge. Satoko, if that's meant to be a trick, it won't work. I'm used to cooking rice with these utensils. First it starts to bubble, then the steam starts to puff. Don't take the lid off, no matter what. Keiichi-kun, you're amazing. Amazing. This is a little unexpected. Just like how I never repeat myself in the dialogue of Chapter 2 Watanagashi Hen, even though it was a thing that I used to do every other fucking sentence. Every other fucking sentence. My dad really likes to go camping, see? Whenever summer comes around, our family goes a lot. So this means everybody's good at cooking the rice. In other words, the critical part of the challenge will be the curry. Curry is Rika's specialty. We'll cream you all. You lost me at Rika's. Why don't you help with the cooking too? Maybe. Satoko-chan is helping the most by doing nothing at all. The ends justify the means. I just have to win. That was a pretty malicious comment from Rena. And Satoko took it hook, line, and sinker. Rena could only apologize between fits of laughter while Satoko chased. Well now, should we move on to the curry? For now the battle truly begins. Think of India, think of India. After rinsing off the carrots, potatoes, and other standard vegetables, I grasped the knife. I hope that got picked up on the mic. I don't even know if it did. What will today's curry taste like? As Rena hummed along, her very well-practiced hands wielding her knife, the rhythmical sound of the knife hitting the cutting board harkened to the kind images of days long past. Simply put, it was perfect. It was so calm and practiced. I seriously don't stand a chance. Well, maybe you should get good. I looked over at Satoko and Rika-chan. Satoko's in charge of washing the vegetables, while Rika-chan did literally the rest of the job. That's what I heard being discussed, but Rika-chan's knife skills are something else as well. She was happily rotating the potato and peeling it quite quickly. On top of that, the peels spanned the entire potato. What was that called again? Katsuramuki? What? The fuck is Katsuramuki? Katsuramuki. That's actually a thing? There's a word for doing the potato peel thing. It's not even that hard. Why is it like an official skill? It's not even that hard to do. Is it? Is it really hard to do? Am I just like a savant at Katsuramaki? Katsuramuki? Am I just a Katsuramuki savant? I could do that in real life, no problemo, and I don't even fucking cook that often. I've done it before. I've heard that peeling a vegetable in one loop around like that is a highly regarded technique. Is it really? Should I be a master chef? Oh my god, I think I should be a master chef, you guys. What the fuck am I doing on YouTube? She picked up the peel from the sink and carved a pair of eyes into it with her knife. It's a snake. Roar. Snakes don't roar. They hiss. God damn it. Saying that she's placed the longly peeled potato skin on the top. God damn, she's so cute I couldn't read the line properly. Saying that, she placed the longly peeled potato skin on top of the head of a boy from her group. She wasn't even breaking a sweat. When it comes to Rika-chan and cooking, I couldn't even hold a candle to her. But... roar? Do snakes make that sound? No. That's why it was so cute. Keiichi, get with the program! Alright then, how's Mion doing? She's definitely just fumbling along. There's no way she could peel a potato so effortlessly like that. Absolutely no way. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and make the subtle guess that she's peeling the potato really well. This can't be, you've gotta be kidding me. This is a trick! She's using special effects! Where's the wire? She's definitely using a wire. Oh god. Here, take a look-see. As if she'd already won, Mion proudly showed me the elongated potato skin. It's not that hard! You didn't know, Keiichi? Mia was taught how to cook by her grandma. Not just cooking. From sewing to flower arrangement to playing the koto, from marksmanship to radio operation, even helicopter piloting is but one of the myriad of things she can do. Yeah? Strangely enough, the latter items are more realistic. For Mion, I guess. In your head, it can be that way, if you're a complete fucking idiot. It was the first few items on that list that seemed like a lie. She's actually really good at cooking. It's just such a hassle that she never does it, though. Damn it! I'm also really good at cooking, especially Chinese food. But apparently you can't peel a potato. Keiichi, boiling something and pouring it into a bowl doesn't count as cooking. Ah! Ah! Shut down before I could even say it. Oh! Oh! Hold on. Fuck. You've outwitted me this time, mosquito. There's a mosquito in my room. And he flew right in my face and I leaned back and I was all ready to kill him with my hands. But then my chair tipped back and I almost fell over. And then it got away. So that's the story. That's what just happened to me just now. Oh ho ho. Too bad for you. Today Keiichi-san will be assuredly languishing in defeat all alone. Even though I'm a bitch and I didn't do jack shit. Clank. Tough words from somebody who can't even cook by herself. Ah! Rika! Yeah, it's... There. I'll destroy Keiichi for you. God damn it. Gah, this does not look good. Everybody's smirking at me. Don't raise the white flag yet, Keiichi Maebara. Don't throw away this match. Calm down and think. About India. Not about how to peel those potatoes. But think about India. It's your only hope. There's too many people watching. I'm gonna work with another sink. Saying only that, I gathered up all the vegetables and left that spot behind. Well, Keiichi-kun be alright. I'm worried he might cut himself with the knife. Let's see what Kei-chan's doing. No matter how hard I try peeling... Oh, whoops. No matter how hard I try peeling these, if I slip up at this speed, I'll lop my fingers right off. I mean, are we on a timer? Just go slowly! Then, there's only one thing left to do. Tomita-kun, Okamura-kun. Oh, you guys were in a group before, huh? It was the two underclassmen that had become my sworn brothers ever since that one day at the toy store. They had been paired with the two girls for their group. Yep. Both the girls are pretty good at cooking. So both of us can just mess around and we'll be okay. Both of them pointed at the girls. They're not as good as Rena, but they were both good enough at handling a knife. Alright guys, look, I'll get straight to the point. At this rate, I'm gonna lose this contest. Give me the vegetables your group has peeled already. My bar-san, that's pretty much theft. But depending on what's in it for us... In other words, it depends on the terms of negotiation. Quite bold of you guys. Well, that's to be expected. Then let's do this. If I win, I'll let you eat the curry that Satoko and Rika-chan's group makes. How about that? Is this gonna be like Keishi's go-to thing from now on? He just, like, cheats by goading these two? Always using some weird, like, Satoko and Rika excuse to get them to do what he wants? I don't know about that. Both of them were hesitant after such a weighty proposal. Just one more little push seems in order. I mean, honestly, that would never sway me. I don't give a fuck who cooked the food that I'm eating. Like, don't get me wrong. If someone made food for me, it would make me happy. But, like, if I was eating food that happened to be cooked by somebody that I had a crush on or some shit, it would still just be food. I don't know. I don't understand that. I've never understood that. Maybe that... maybe I'm weird. Both of them were hesitant after such a weighty proposal. Just one more little push seems in order. Very well then. Let's make them an offer they can't refuse. Pulled both of them close by the shoulders and made my offer in a hushed tone. You know, I was ready to read it in a hushed tone, and then I actually read what he was saying, and then I just, like, had to stop myself from laughing. Of course. That includes the part that Satoko and Rika-chan have already eaten some of. I'll even throw in the spoons. God damn it! A red mist sprouted vigorously from the noses of the two underclassmen. Keiichi-san is also pretty good at this. Those are some very nice potatoes. Having brilliantly cleared the vegetable peeling challenge, I returned to my comrades in triumph. Whoa, amazing, amazing. Keiichi-kun's peeling is really good. That's not quite right. What Kei-chan has bared isn't a potato, but his fangs. Yeah, I'm super serious about this. I'll crush you all. Having finished with preparing the vegetables, holy shit, I can't read today. Next is to boil a pot of water and then add the vegetables in order of which takes longest to cook. I learned this part from my mother when we went camping. But just cooking in order, it probably won't garner a lot of points. Looking over at Rena, she had a variety of vegetables cooking together in a delicate balance. She wasn't being ambitious or calculating a way to win the game. She was making delicious food with a mother's touch. I have a feeling that I could somehow compete with Mion in terms of technique, but I'd be no match for Rena. She was way out of my league. Probably. When my mother makes curry, you see, she always uses lots of ingredients. That's why Rena's curry uses a lot of ingredients as well. I really wanted to take all night and stew it nice and slow. Haha. Oh my god. There's so many things about this game that just make me stop and laugh. It's so hard to take it seriously. Like, I know it's supposed to be funny and fun. But holy shit, just like random innuendo. I beg of you, will you please help just a little with my curry? No. This is one of our club activities. Rena won't lose. Ha! Ugh, when she enters club mode, even normally kind Rena becomes an enemy. Looks like Rika-chan is cooking apples as well. Ugh, she's like a pro at this. Let me guess. She's peeling the apple like she does with a potato. Because holy shit, that's just so challenging. How about Mion? What? Mion, you? What the heck is that? Where did you get meat from? I predicted what we would be doing today by looking at the schedule. So I prepared accordingly. My curry is gonna be marvelous. Marvelous! Upon closer inspection, it looks like Mion brought her own vegetables and spices and other ingredients. They were spread all over the place. Mion, just for today, you brought all this stuff from your house? Objection! Chie-sensei, there's no way this is allowed, is it? Objection overruled. As long as it makes for delicious curry, anything goes. Curry for life. Ugh. For that normally serious teacher to go as far as to append a star to the end of her sentence. Oh my god, that was so meta. Just as the rumor said, she's a through-and-through curry freak. Rena and Rika-chan are naturally gifted chefs. I've come with thorough preparations. And? Kei-chan, what about you? I bet you over there making pulled pork like the enemy. It's hopeless. In the grand scheme of cooking, peeling the vegetables is only a small part of it. The hurdles I must overcome are too numerous and too high. My bar-san, over here. Turning around, I saw the voices calling me belonged to the two underclassmen from earlier. That makes sense, actually. Never mind. Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun. Jumped the gun. What's up, you guys? What's up with that pot? Is that from your group? Switch this with your pot before somebody notices. I think that the curry the girls from our group made, at the very least, is better than what you could make. You guys, for me? No, not for you, you dumb fuck. So that they could do the fuck... Oh my... So that they could indirect kiss those two girls. Keiichi, come on. That's what it's all about. Don't get the wrong idea. Did I get it? This mosquito has been harassing me all episode. I think I got it. Don't get the wrong idea. If you don't win, then that is... Oh, that's right. If I don't win, then the talk of eating Satoko and Rika-chan's curry goes right out the window. Seems like you guys are really getting riled up about this, too. Sorry. I'm in your debt. But I'm surprised the girls in your group agree to this. My bar-san. We're also serious about this. Filling in on day duty 3 times. These guys, to assure me victory, have all paid the price. That gaze filled with burning conviction from my underclassmen. Yeah, I'm not fighting this alone. I'm fighting this with everybody! Power of friendship! Nakama! Love! Everything! Leave it to me. Save some room, boys. I'll definitely let you eat your fill. We shall be eagerly awaiting victory. There's no way that Keiichi's going to win, so... I mean, what is it? Isn't it like the loser has a penalty? So, I mean, what's Keiichi gonna do? Just take Rika and Satoko's food while they're eating right from out of their hands? And then walk over and hand it to them? In broad daylight? I don't understand. It's a gas stove, so controlling the heat is easy. All that's left is to let it stew a bit. The delicious smell of curry began wafting upwards. The pot gifted to me by my 2 underclassmen certainly drew some double takes. Rena even looked surprised when she came to take a look, so it must be pretty good. Kei-chan, you're pretty good. Looks like this'll be a good match right to the bitter end. Rena wants to eat Keiichi-kun's curry. There we go. She did it! She did it! Curry. Rena's curry and Mion's curry too. Everybody's a worthy opponent. I've done my very best, but I'm not sure of the outcome. Keiichi-san, Rika's calling you. Go see what she wants. What? Rika-chan's calling me? Who could it be? Well, whatever. While I'm at it, I could gather some intelligence on the enemy. Rika-chan was doodling on the ground in front of the pot, because all that's left is to let it stew. Even then, it's good to know that she doesn't leave the stove unattended. Hey, Rika-chan. How's yours doing? I didn't get the mosquito. Shit. It escaped me again. It's Mr. Curry. Huh? Rika-chan was doodling something strange and introduced it as Mr. Curry. Mr. Curry is amazing. He shoots beams from his eyes. Pew pew. Apparently Mr. Curry shoots beams from his eyes. Drawing a beam with a stick, she etched a line towards my feet. Does this mean I've been shot with a laser? Wah! Barrier! Beam reflect! I took another stick with my hand and reflected the beam, striking Mr. Curry. Mr. Curry can shoot missiles from his stomach. Pshoo! Hwah! My bar is super electromagnetic barrier! And retaliatory beam! Mr. Curry Damn it. Mr. Curry absorbs the beam energy and fires his impulse wave cannon. Rika-chan and I scratched at the ground thoroughly engrossed in our doodle war. Wait a minute. Hey Rika-chan, you called me over here for a reason, right? Yes, I called you. But I've already fulfilled my purpose. At that moment, a chill ran up my spine. Already fulfilled her purpose. They got me! Headed back to the pot, standing there just as I feared was Satoko. With no questions asked, I drop-kicked the back of her head. Oh! Well then! What do you think you're doing? You know better than to do that to a lady's head. Who cares about that? Satoko, did you mix something in with my cur? How impertinent. I haven't fallen that far. Despite what you may think, I'm a fair person, you know. Then what's this incomprehensible line of ladles and plates? Leaving them all in these unstable positions. If they fall over, what will you do? At that moment, a gentle breeze blew by, knocking over a ladle that was stood up on its end. The ladle, like a domino, fell over and knocked over the next cooking utensil in a row. Whap, 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 whap. Clank, clank. Thud, thud. This is art. Come to think of it, Domino World Record Challenges were quite the rage on television a while back. Kei-chan! The frying pan! I didn't even have time to react. The chain reaction knocked over a cutting board, then a frying pan, then next after that was my pot full of curry. Crash. The fry pan struck my pot full force, tipping it over. The contents cruelly spilled out, and now my masterpiece was being sampled by the schoolyard. I stared, dumbfounded. It was such a beautiful and elaborate mousetrap that for a moment I lost touch with reality. Oh my, this is quite the catastrophe. I didn't do anything, you hear me? Ooh. At the very last moment, I had let my guard down. I ignored the culinary incompetent Satoko for too long. Even if she couldn't cook, Satoko still had this method of fighting back. The way she set it up, too, it's like, she could have just knocked over the pot while you weren't looking and been a douche about it. No, she set up a fucking Rube Goldberg machine so that when the wind blows, it just collapses all on its own. Just then, Rena, who had been sampling her own pot, let out a scream. What? Rena's curry is salty. Salty? Was Rena also sabotaged? And what about Mion? My rice is salty! I've been had! Oh. With this, all the obstacles in my way have been taken care of before the fight even begins. All that effort, wasted. So sad, so sad. So very, very sad. Rika-chan and Satoko rubbed my dumbfounded head to their heart's content. Wow. Get wrecked. I mean, that's the power of working as a pair in what's supposed to be a 1v1. Pushing the desks together, it was about time for the meals to be judged. The delicious odor of curry spread throughout the courtyard. The members of the forestry service, to whom we owed our gratitude for the daily work, were guided to their seats. The principal gave a bit of a ceremonial introduction. Next, the teacher expressed her desire for them to judge the curry contest. What? Oh, I just misread that in my head. The men from the forestry service seemed to like that kind of thing and gave their enthusiastic approval. God damn it. My landlord just started hammering, just as we're getting to the good part. Well then, is everybody finished? We'll now have all the judges sample your cooking. Everybody in the class brought up their painstakingly made curry and arranged them on the desk. The only club members who managed a decent result were Rika-chan's group. Knowing full well it was a failure, Rena plated her curry for the judges. She already knew she was going to get a low score. But at least she was still able to serve hers. Both Mion's and my curry were completely obliterated, so we couldn't even line them up on the table. The judges started from the curry made by the lower grades. They had a lively discussion praising the food. Finally, it was our curry's turn. Next up is Ryugu-kun's curry. Yes, this looks quite appetizing. The principal cheerfully shoveled a spoonful of Rena's salty curry into his mouth. Of course, his expression immediately changed. Oh my! What happened, Ryugu-san? It seemed so delicious when you were cooking it. Chie-sensei must have had some expectations, judging from her disappointment. I'm sorry. I might have added a bag of salt by accident. A bag? The rest of the judges grimaced after they each had a bite. I feel sorry for them. Failure is but the seasoning for success. I'm looking forward to next time. Do your best. Saying that, the principal devoured the rest of the oversalted curry in one go. Truly a man amongst men. Rena was down and out. Her offensive capabilities were something else, but she was defeated due to her weak defense. Well then, please savor our curry next. I see that Furude-san's group pulled a lot of effort into their curry. Let's see here. It's simple, but very nicely done. I would know! I'm the curry master! There was also an incident with Rena's salty curry right before this, so the judges' assessments were extraordinarily high. Maybe not just extraordinary. Perhaps taste forerunner. Yeah. The judges began a heated debate. One of those judges let out a sigh as he removed a chunk of carrot with a spoon. Yeah, this kid's curry really isn't half bad. But I don't like carrots, you see. Personally, I think that carrots are a staple of curry, but I guess to each their own. However, seeing that, Rika-chan read the nameplate on the chest of his coveralls and began to speak. That face! I've never seen her make a face even remotely serious, let alone this. That's no good, Kyoji. You have to eat your carrots. What is she saying all of a sudden? Everybody turned to Rika-chan with a stunned look. But what Rika-chan just did was super effective. The carrot-hating judge began stuffing his face with curry while tears streamed down his face. Huh. Is this Dungeons and Dragons? Does she know the charm person spell? Like, that seems a bit much for a reaction. Kyoji, they're seconds if you want them. While crying like that, he continued to shovel curry into his mouth. That's right. Rika-chan's curry was by no means simple. No, that curry had the taste of a mother's cooking. With the carrot-hating judge out of the picture, Rika-chan's assessment was unanimous. Oh, nobody can stand up to Rika's curry. I think it's nobody could stand up to how fucking adorable she is, but, you know, to each their own. So let's go let off a shrill laugh as she declared victory, but at that moment, ... exclamation point. Do not be fooled, my esteemed judges. Don't be deceived into thinking that this Mika slop is the taste only a mother can provide. What you people actually wanted to eat was this kind of curry, wasn't it? Ooh. All of a sudden, in all its perfect glory, Mion's curry. Not only the judges, but the teacher, the underclassmen, and of course myself could only gasp in admiration. Whoops. Hamburg steak. Whoops. God dang it. Hamburg steak with a demi-glace sauce and a fresh salad. It's all set. You wouldn't be stretching it to say that this was a full-course meal. It's perfect. Perfectly made. Amazing. Amazing. Michan, you're amazing. Michan, you're amazing. Satoko is also shocked. Even Rika-chan couldn't hide her surprise. Seems the victor was decided without even needing a taste. Of course, the hamburger wasn't hand-kneaded. The salad also had a home-style dressing, but of professional quality. And the curry, not even a micron of grit. This is sublime. Truly a taste to savor, Sonozaki-san. This curry is no doubt a living testimony to 6,000 years of Indian knowledge and beautiful harmony with Japanese cuisine. I'm elated. Fuck those pulled porkers. Curry for life. This deserves full marks, 100. I'm giving it 100 points. Ah, you're welcome. I'm just trying to set an example as class rep. Mion bowed politely, and then winked at us with a smirk on her face. Bitch. I admit defeat. There's no way this is happening. I'm certain I sabotaged that pot of rice. That's right. Sadako had dumped salt into Mion's rice cooker, which should have ruined it. That moment it hit me. I spun back towards my own canister. That's why! That's why what? At some point, my cooking canister had been opened, its contents completely emptied. She just stole it! And then acted like it was fucked up. When really Keiichi's stuff that got dumped on the ground was actually the salty shit. That's funny. Damn you, Mion! You used my rice. That's no fair. Hand over half of your curry. Mion clucked her tongue and waved her finger at me as a smirk washed over her face. Whoa there, Kei-chan. You're not taking this seriously enough. You gave up at the last moment. I didn't. Oh, like after it was already dumped. Because the curry wasn't done. The rice was still fine. It's just sitting there. I get it. That's the difference between us. As soon as you give up, it's all over. Gah, I couldn't even properly voice my shame. Michan, I feel sorry for Keiichi-kun. Just give him a little at least. It's fine, it's fine. This is a lesson. Kei-chan just learned that he shouldn't be such a big fucking loser. Loathes me to say it, but Mion's right. I am a big fucking loser. To give up so quickly on the match was my own folly. For Mion to have brought that to my attention, I should actually be thankful to her. Well then, did that mean even in this situation I shouldn't give up? My curry was overturned while it was still in the pot and I don't even have any rice left. How in the blazes am I not supposed to lose hope in this situation? Maibara-san. Oh. Oh, I thought I saw that fucking mosquito, but it's not there. Tomoto-kun and Okamura-kun suddenly appeared. Damn it. Even though my protégés had tried so hard, I wasn't able to meet their expectations. It was an accident. There's nothing you could do. Both of them were dejected. Gah, I couldn't accept defeat so easily. I was their senior! Where would I be if I didn't pick up the broken pieces of the dream I had shown them? I just learned it from Mion just now, didn't I? Don't throw away the contest. Not until the last moment. Think, Keiichi Maibara. Think about India. If I think about India enough, then curry will materialize within my hands and I can hand it to them. Not about how to make more curry, about how to materialize it. Oh, he's having an epiphany. Oh gosh. I had an idea. I didn't think it could turn the tables, but it was better than nothing. Alright, well. This episode has gone on twice as long as I thought, and we still didn't finish the goddamn curry thing. Alright. Next time on Higurashi When They Cry. We're gonna see what Keiichi Maibara's plan about this is. Because... fuck. I can't believe it's been 58 minutes already. This is ridiculous. Alright, I'll see you guys all next time, because we're already going on twice as long. I didn't even notice until it was at 55, and I looked in the corner of my eye, I was like, oh shit. Lost track of time. Yeah, so, next time, Keiichi's plan. This time, we're done. Go. Shoo. Shoo. Get out. Show's over. That's it. The show is over. There's nothing left. There's nothing left!